Well, thanks, Robert, for tagging me. Start off with what you gave me. Military canteen cook set. And a ferro rod down in some fat wood. Made me a spoon. That's pretty nostalgic to me. Just out of the blue, he asked me for my address a couple years ago and sent this out. And I had been wanting to score one of these, but you know, buying one brand new I didn't care for so much, but having one that was used, military issue, thumbs up. Thank you. This is also very nostalgic to me. Carries a lot of history with it. This actual gun was not my granddaddy's, but he had one just like it, leaning against the fireplace, and the shells were on top of the mantle there for varmints down there in New Mexico and whatnot. But it's a 410 New England Firearms, single shot. Got lucky and found one just like granddaddy's. And of course my dad's archery stuff. He had an old Ben Pearson recurve. And I've done a video on this. A couple of the stuff he used to have, or he used to use. He only went hunting a few times when I was younger, and then got caught up with life, obviously, taking care of us kids, but put 20 years in the Air Force, so he was busy. And that's the old bow I started out on. Just a cheap little long bow. Some old wooden arrows. Once again, not the original, but I had one just like this. I think it was a different brand name, but it matched this almost to a T. I lost it when I was younger in the Boy Scouts, and I just found this one about 3 or 4 years ago at a flea market. Snatched it up, and good enough to call it nostalgic for what it represents. This thing doesn't make it out very often, but it's one of my favorite pieces of nostalgic gear. Mom got all us kids one of these a long time ago, and it goes out on all the family outings. I'm always in charge of breakfast. Got the old griddle that goes on top. Yep. Well, guys, that was some of my gear. I've got an old pup tent sitting in a crate, and one of the actual Ozark Trail, the first tents I bought when I was 18 and had my first boy and got him out, out there. I still got that tent, so there's a lot of nostalgic value in a lot of things I have. Really can't pick a favorite one, but there's your tags, people. Sufficient Survival, Disposable 7.62, Dwayne T64. Let's see your nostalgic gear.